51 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 tens and a 1. It's definitely not this one, but it is 50 plus 1. The Cookie Fairy. A bag can hold 10 cookies. The Cookie Fairy has 60 cookies. That means six bags for 60 cookies. The missing number between 114 and 116 is 115. Here we've got some 10 grids. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 full 10 grids, so that's 40. And in the last non-full 10 grid, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 46 total circles without having to count. Which is the same as the number 23? Well, that's 20 plus 3, right? 10 and 10 is 20. And 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. So that's that one. But also 2 10s and 3 1s. And that's the quiz. How are we doing? We're going to compare some two-digit numbers. Bigger, smaller. Oh, and now we're finally using the greater than or less than or equal to symbols. So at first, okay, at first, the idea of the alligator is eating the larger number. I love it. It's fine at first, okay? Just make sure you don't rely on it forever, okay? It is a shortcut. It is a mnemonic device. We are eventually going to have to deal with the fact that this symbol means greater than. You're just going to eventually have to get that down. That symbol means greater than. This symbol means less than. This symbol means equal to. You just are eventually going to have to get it down. Okay? If it's pointing to the right, it means greater than. Wait. If it's opening to the right, is what I meant to say. If it's opening to the right, that means less than, right? Because the big mouth is pointing to the right. So if I read it left to right, then this number is less than this number. So in this case, 24 is less than 28. And this is the first of many, many times when we are going to, instead of writing out words, we're going to come up with a symbol to represent those words. And this is a thing that's going to repeat. This is a pattern that's going to repeat over and over and over again in math. In math, we would much rather write a very easy piece of notation than to write out a whole sentence about how this number is greater than that number. Okay, so 71 and 71 are equal. 25 is greater than 18. Again, the little alligator mouth is pointing at the larger number because that's what it wants to eat. 66 is less than 93. Again, very important to read this out loud as 66 is less than 93, which it is. 84 is equal to 84. And 60 is clearly greater than 26. And 52 is less than 54. All right, so that's one comparing two-digit numbers, but apparently there's this other one here, so let's go ahead and click that. Mrs. Garcia's class did 76 push-ups. In a class of 30 people, that makes sense. That means your average person is doing 2 or 3. Mrs. Allen's class did 71 push-ups. Which class did more push-ups? These are word problems again. Stop being afraid of word problems, please. I'm begging you. Literally, just saying that one class did 76 push-ups and one class did 71 push-ups makes this a word problem. So I am begging you to please stop being phobic about word problems. All problems are word problems. All right. So pretty clearly, Mrs. Garcia's class did more. 18 is less than 25, so is 9 and 24. But 29 is greater than 25, and so is 31. So that's the idea of this particular problem set. You are choosing out of these two columns: is it less than 25 or is it greater than 25? And in this case, we've got 3 numbers that are less and 2 numbers that are greater. Oh, now we actually get to pick up the numbers and order them from least to greatest. And this requires students to know that when you are ordering numbers, first off, the tens digit is imperative. The tens digit is what really determines whether it's bigger or smaller. The only time you have to worry about whether or not the number is bigger or smaller is when the tens digit is the same, which is the case for these two middle ones right here, right? 63 and 64 are both 60, and then you have to actually compare the ones digit. 36, 63, 64, 93. Excellent. On Monday, Santa received 65 letters. Oh, hey, we are coming up on December. That's true. I'm going to make some eggnog pretty soon. It's definitely an adult beverage the way that I make it. On Monday, Santa received 65 letters. On Tuesday, Santa received another 65 letters. On which day did Santa get more letters? And again, it's very important to be able to hand these problems to students and have them know that they don't necessarily have to choose one day where Santa got more letters. It's okay to say that Santa got the same number of letters both days. Okay, greater than or less than. 72 is greater than 70. 68 is less than 70. 5 is less than 70. And 80 is greater than 70. And 57 is less than 70. We're ordering them again, so I'm going to put them in groups of 70s and 80s. In the 70s, 70 is lower than 77. And in the 80s, 87 is lower than 88. A mother bear collected 42 berries. Her baby bear collected 44 berries. Who collected fewer berries? Well, 42 is smaller than 41, so we're going to say that the mother bear collected fewer berries.